What's going on, everybody? My name is Matsky and welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. Looking at the schedule here and the amount of games that we have remaining, this may be the second last episode of the Manchester United career mode, depending on how we do in the Champions League. In this episode, we have some big matchups against Liverpool and Manchester City in the Premier League. That Liverpool match may very well be the Premier League title decider. We also kick off the quarterfinal of the Champions League. We play against Slavia Prague, so that's a pretty good draw for us. But we're going to start things off here against Brighton. They're in 13th place right now. I'm going to quick sim this one. We currently have one match in hand on Liverpool, 2 points behind them. So if we win this match right here, we will officially take over first place in the Premier League. So this is a huge match. Are we going to be able to overtake Liverpool? Quick simming with the first team. What are they going to do? We end up winning 5-2, dominating performance there from the boys. That's exactly what we need at this stage of the season. And because of that result, Manchester United are back on top. 1 point ahead of Liverpool, and we still have that match against them. Let's not get too excited though. We now have a match against Aston Villa. This is going to be a tough one. They're always a tough opponent. Once again, I'm going to quick sim this. Hopefully we can get it done in the simulation. So far, it's been pretty good. And another victory, 3-1 this time against Villa. So the squad knows what's on the line. They know that we have a chance to win back-to-back Premier League titles. Not only back-to-back Premier League titles, but we also have a chance of winning the quadruple this season. Let's just take it one match at a time. And right now, we have Slavia Prague in front of us. The first leg of the quarterfinals. And once again, once it comes to the Champions Leagues, I'm going to simulate the first leg just so that we have a bit of a storyline going into the second match. I made some changes to the lineup. We're at home. We should be able to come away with the victory. We end up losing 2-1 at home to Slavia Prague. That's going to make for a very interesting second leg. But before we conclude our Champions League quarterfinal, we welcome Liverpool to Old Trafford in what could be the Premier League title deciding match. If we can get a win here, we'll have a 4-point gap on Liverpool, which will be very nice going into the final stretch of the season. Unfortunately, Frankie de Jong is suspended for this match, but that's okay because we have Jude Bellingham. That's exactly why we need to have the squad depth that we have. We need the 3 points here. We need to get the job done, and we need that Premier League title. Tchouameni turns that one over. Mane finds Jota in space, who takes a shot, but an excellent save there from De Gea. Can we get in behind the Liverpool defense here? Bellingham now plays the ball into Marcus Rashford, who made a great run. He centers it to Darwin Núñez, who backheels it in the net against his club that he just signed for in real life. He doesn't care though. Darwin Núñez with a flashy finish, backheeling it into the net there. Great little piece of passing. Marcus Rashford cuts it across nicely, and Núñez with the flashy finish. Look at that. That's what happens when you score a lot of goals. You get the confidence you need, and he backheels that one, and we're off to the lead. Let's go. We already won the Premier League last year. Can we defend and go back-to-back this season? Liverpool look to play it short. Mane gets it now. He tries to cross it, but Tchouameni is there. He can find Darwin, who's in space now. Then Darwin tries to lift it over the top to Sancho, who gets his chest on it beautifully. Jadon Sancho somehow managed to get a touch on that. He's going to take the shot, and he's going to finish. Let's go. Jadon Sancho able to chest it into space. Beautiful little counterattack after the corner. Liverpool committed so many men forward for that, and we make them pay. Let's not let it slip now. Let's hold on to the lead. Come on, it's 2-0. That's exactly what I want to see from the boys. They're bringing their A game tonight. We need some revenge after the embarrassing loss at Anfield. Let's get some more goals. Bruno now plays it up to Bellingham, who's gone forward now. Jude Bellingham. Can he get by his man? He does nicely. All he needs to do is find a pass, and he does exactly that. Jude Bellingham finds Bruno Fernandes, who's able to finish in the open goal. And just like that, just before halftime, we get another goal to make it 3-0. Fans are loving what they're seeing right now. They know what this match means against our rivals. And that does it for the first half. We're up 3-0, a dominating performance here. Honestly, Liverpool commits so many men forward that it's so easy to catch them on the counterattack. Beautiful first half. Let's keep it up in the second half. We force Liverpool into a turnover once again. Can we make something happen on the counterattack here? Darwin has it in space. He sees Jadon Sancho making a great run in the middle. Here comes Jadon Sancho. Can he get his second? He hits the crossbar and then hits the post. We once again turn the ball over. Can we make him pay on another counterattack here? Liverpool just cannot adapt. They don't learn from their mistakes. Here comes Bruno. He's going to take it, and he's going to make it. 4-0 for Manchester United. They just don't learn from their mistakes. They keep committing the men forward. They're wide open on the counterattack, and we get another one. Just like that. I was expecting this match to be way more difficult, especially with what happened away at Anfield. Here we go again with the counterattack. Tammy Abraham just came on. He finds Rashford, who centers it into Sancho. Can he get himself another goal? And he does. Beautiful little finish there to the bottom left corner. They just couldn't do anything about it this match, and we get our revenge on Liverpool. Up 5-0 at home. It's time to embarrass them a little bit, and what makes it even more sweet is that we overtook him for first, and now we're gonna have a 4-point gap on Liverpool. We're in pole position going into the end of the Premier League here, and that's exactly where I want to be. Here comes Tammy Abraham now. Let's just get him a goal. Why not? Can we get Tammy Abraham a goal? He's just come on. He's going in all the way. I'm going to sweat it across to Rashford, who gets himself another one. Let's make it 6 against Liverpool, putting on a show for the fans. Will this be the Premier League deciding match? I know we have about 7 or 8 more matches to go. Anything could happen in that time, but this is a huge statement. Big win at home, 6-0 against Liverpool. The boys are buzzing right now. Everyone knows what this means. Liverpool players cannot believe it. Let's keep this run going. We took care of business in the Premier League, getting that big victory against Liverpool. Not in the ideal position right now. 2-1 down on aggregate, going away to Slavia Prague. All we need is a few goals, and we know what our forwards are capable of. I honestly didn't think that this quarterfinal was going to go like this, but it was just the first leg. So let's take care of business here. Let's get the job done, and let's keep that quadruple dream alive. Tchouaméni now plays it into Bruno, who takes a touch. Can we get a goal right here? Bruno didn't take a shot. Darwin has it now. Can he get the ball over to Jadon Sancho? He does. Can Sancho finish here? He takes the shot, and he does finish. Just like that, we're tied up on aggregate. That's what I'm talking about. Our forwards are just too much to handle right now. They're all on fire. Great little pass off there from Darwin, and he's able to find Jadon Sancho, and he's been a beast in front of goal as well. He's been scoring so much this season for us, and he gets himself another one there. Nice little finish into the side netting. We're all tied up. Let's get some more goals. Bellingham has it at the top of the box. Jude Bellingham now lays it to Tchouaméni. He's going to take it first time. It gets blocked. Theo Hernandez with it now. He cuts it in to Rashford, who's onside, and he gets another one. Theo Hernandez with a nice pass in. I thought Marcus Rashford was offside there. He ends up taking the shot, staying onside. And is that Peter Cech in goal? The guy's got a helmet on. Bellingham has it again. He finds Tchouaméni, plays it into Darwin. Darwin lays it to Bruno, who takes it with his toe, and he just pokes it past the keeper. We're just slicing their defense apart. Bruno's able to pick that pass off. He's going to flick it over the top to Darwin, who's just going to take it on the half volley with the left. Another goal for Manchester United. 5-2 on aggregate. If I make it 7-2 on aggregate, I'm quick simming. Bruno has it now. I saw Darwin going on a run. Can Bruno get the ball to him? Darwin Nunez, nice little touch there with the chest. Keeps it going. He's going to smash it into the back of the net. 5-0 on the match, 6-2 on aggregate. Fair play to Slavia Prague for making it to the quarterfinal, for actually winning the first leg at Old Trafford. But we show up here. We already have 5 goals in this one. Petr Cech is unable to do anything about it. Bellingham plays it out wide to Timber, who finds Sancho inside. Sancho's going to play to Tchouaméni, who lays it off to Darwin. Is he going to finish? And he does. Of course he does. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a hat trick for Darwin Nunez. And that's also going to do it for this one. I'm jumping to the result. We take care of business early on in the second leg of the quarterfinal. Let's simulate this one and see who we're going up against in the semifinals of the Champions League. And the draw for the semifinals is set. We go up against Paris Saint-Germain. That's not going to be an easy match whatsoever. We know what they're capable of. We know the talent they have. So either way, the road to the final is going to be a tough one. Back to some Premier League action though. We have a match here against Everton. I'm going to play this one as well. We cannot afford to drop points. 7 games remaining in the Premier League. Let's keep the momentum going and get our hands on that second Premier League title. I made a lot of changes to the lineup for this match. It's basically the second team. We're at Goodison Park for this one. Never an easy place to play. The fans always create a great atmosphere. It's going to be a tough match, but let's see what we can do. Here comes Demarai Gray now. He cuts it into João Pedro, who lays it off to Højbjerg. They send the cross in, and Demarai Gray with a volleyed finish. What a goal there from Demarai Gray. We know he's capable of scoring spectacular ones. Not a good start at all. We weren't even able to get a touch of the ball yet, and Everton already make it 1-0. We lose the ball there. Here comes João Pedro. He lays it off to Gray. He's going to get another one. Good save from De Gea. Keane turns the ball over. Elanga has it in space. Can he finish here? Right at the goalkeeper. Good save there from Turner. De Jong plays the ball into Abraham, who lays it off nicely to Elanga. Elanga then gives it back to Abraham, and he can't get his foot on it. Are you kidding me there? Ndika turns the ball over. I thought for sure that pass would have got through. And here comes Townsend now in space. He centers it to Gray, and it's 2-0. Are you kidding me? I will admit our play has been sloppy in this one so far, but that's no excuse. We have to tighten it up and get the job done. Come on. And here comes Ndika now, our center back. And the referee blows the whistle. We're about to go on a counterattack. And the referee decides it's a good time to blow the damn whistle. I'm furious right now with that performance in the first half. Nobody's getting forward. Tammy Abraham has been invisible. Our midfield play is sloppy. I need to make some changes going into the second half, and we need to at least come away with a point in this one. It might sound crazy, but I just made 3 substitutions right at halftime. Nunez, Tchouaméni, and Jadon Sancho all coming on. And here comes Demarai Gray now. He finds Pedro in the middle, who centers it to Townsend. David De Gea with an incredible save there. We need to make something happen on the counterattack here. Anthony finds Darwin Nunez going into space. He's going to take a shot with his left. He puts it in the back of the net. Pick up that ball and let's go. No time for celebrations. Here comes Anthony now. He has it out wide. He's able to get by his man, no problem. Anthony's still with it. Can he find a pass? He finds Darwin, who finds Sancho, and we equalize. The substitutes hooking up there. Jadon Sancho and Darwin Nunez have been our 2 best players this season going forward. Anthony does great to dribble around his defender, cuts it to Darwin, who finds Sancho, and we need our big boys to come on to make a difference. We tie it up 2-2. It's not over yet. Let's pick up the 3 points and avoid an upset here at Goodison Park. Here come Everton from the corner. They send the ball in. Tchouaméni gets his head on it, but we're not out of danger just yet. They send the ball back in. Højbjerg takes a shot and somehow he beats David De Gea. Or that's João Pedro rather. How in the world did that one go in? David De Gea has made some world-class saves and somehow that weak shot beats him along the ground. There's no way that one actually went in the net, man. Are you kidding me? What happened here? João Pedro takes the shot first time. It's not that dangerous, and it just goes under De Gea's arms. He has it covered. This angle is going to be a good one right here. He goes down and just misses the ball. Just flat out misses the ball. Here comes Anthony. He has it on his left. Again, he gets tackled, but stays on his feet. Still Anthony. Can we make something happen here? Cuts it into Darwin. It's blocked, and that's going to do it. We lose at Goodison Park. Unbelievable stuff. What a weak goal there from De Gea. It's not all his fault because he made some big saves and we played like crap in the first half. But that's just unbelievable. We fought so hard to get back into it, but it comes out useless in the end because we still end up losing. Good thing we beat Liverpool when we did, and hopefully they dropped points. Let's check out the table. Liverpool are now just 1 point behind us. And if you thought Everton away was tough, wait until the next match. We go to the Etihad to play against Manchester City. I mean, we need a better performance than what we had there in the first half. That was atrocious. I think that was the worst game of the season so far for us. And it comes at the absolute worst time. This is the definition of a must-win game. We cannot let Liverpool take that first place back. And we basically need to win every single match from this point on. Another meeting against Erling Haaland. Manchester City are looking more dangerous than ever. Let's try our best to pick up the win here. Here comes Darwin Nunez now. He plays in Marcus Rashford beautifully. Can he finish? And he does. And already it's a much better performance. But when I have my starting 11 out here, these guys are just unreal. As Darwin Nunez plays Rashford in there, who curls it past Ederson for the easy finish. And a phenomenal start as we go 1-0 up early against Manchester City. De Jong does well to win it off of Haaland there. And now we can go. Can Bruno find Darwin making a run? He has it in space. He makes a nice touch there. Darwin Nunez, all he needs to do is finish. And he does exactly that. 2-0 to Manchester United. Darwin Nunez stays composed and finishes that one past Ederson. And this is exactly the start we needed in this one. Let's keep it going. Tchouaméni has it. Can he find Darwin Nunez, who's making another great run? Here comes Nunez. He's going to cut in beautifully, take it on with his left, and he finishes near post. Darwin Nunez is leading the league in goals for a reason. This guy can finish anywhere, and so far it's been an extremely comfortable match. Darwin now plays it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno's going to play Tchouaméni, who made a nice little run there. Can he finish? And he does with the left. What a performance so far from Manchester United. We've been absolutely clinical in every single area of the pitch. This has been an out-of-character performance from Manchester City. The fans are booing. They're not used to seeing this at home. But we show up to the Etihad, And we absolutely dominate. Great little run there from Tchouaméni and a nice finish as well. If this becomes 5-0 before halftime, I'm simulating to the end of the match. That does it for the first half of this one. 4-0 advantage going into halftime for Manchester United. All you can hear are the United fans singing. The Etihad is so quiet right now, and rightfully so. Manchester City have not showed up. It's been all Manchester United in the first half, and this is exactly the kind of performance we needed to bounce back after that loss to Everton. Rashford now cuts in nicely. Still Marcus Rashford. He's gonna curl it. What a finish there from Marcus Rashford. I honestly was not really expecting anything to happen from that. We were just kind of passing the ball around, and all of a sudden Marcus Rashford finds himself at the top of the box in some space there, and he's able to curl it past Ederson, who got a fingertip on it, but it wasn't enough. 5-0 for Manchester United, and that's gonna do it for this one. I'm jumping to the result. Sterling ends up getting one back in the 90th minute, but it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this one. This is gonna be the last match of the episode, but we should be able to take care of business here in the FA Cup semi-final. I'm gonna play this one with the second team because in 3 days time we have that first leg of the semi-final against PSG. So I need to make sure everyone's fit and ready to go for that. So here we go. We return to Wembley. Last time we were here, we had the most dramatic Carabao Cup final you'll ever witness. Hopefully this one is a little bit easier and more straightforward. Here comes James Maddison. He's going to try to find Tammy, who's making a run in behind. He times his run beautifully, and what a finish there from Tammy Abraham. I thought for a second he was going to be offside. I think the keeper got a touch to it, but it was just too much to handle for him. And Tammy Abraham gives us the lead with a beautiful finish there. They're looking very dangerous here. The cross comes in and they score. That's just unacceptable right there. I keep turning the ball over. We let them work the ball into the box and they get a shot from point blank range. What more do you expect there? That does it for the first half. 1-1 going into halftime. We need to clean up the play in the second half if we want to walk away with a win here. Good tackle there from Williams as we can look to catch them on the counter attack here. Here comes Anthony Elanga. He's going to play it into James Maddison. He's going to play it over to Tammy. Can he finish first time? What a great finish there from Tammy Abraham. Nice little one-touch passing as well. We're up 2-1. It's about time we regain the lead. And we can't let Bristol City back into the match. Come on. Bellingham picks it up in the midfield now. He's going to look to play it over to James Maddison. He gets taken out after the pass. We still get the ball into Tammy, and he curls it home again. Secures the hat trick, and every single one of his goals has been incredible. Great stuff from the boys. They're playing much better here in the second half. I think my halftime team talk had something to do with that. Gallagher, nice ball out to Anthony there. Can he find Tammy Abraham in the middle? He's in space. Can he finish? And he does. And it was a little scary there in the first half, but we come out here in the second half and we dominate. We're able to put the ball in the back of the net. That's more like it. Maddison picks that ball up and he just goes for a run all by himself. He's going to send it into Tammy Abraham, who gets his 5th goal of the match. 5-1. And that should do it for the semi-final of the FA Cup. And there goes the full-time whistle. Fair play to Bristol City for making it an exciting semi-final. It was close in that first half. We already picked up 1 trophy at Wembley. Let's see if we can make it 2. So it looks like Brighton beat Arsenal 1-0 in the semi-finals. So that means the final is set. Manchester United against Brighton for the FA Cup. That's going to do it for this episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. In the next episode, we're going to get things started with the first leg of the semi-finals against PSG. I think we're also going to wrap up the season in the next episode. So we'll see. If we get our hands on the Champions League, that's going to do it for the series. If not, we're going to bring it back for season 3. But on that note, I'm going to leave you. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Thanks for watching. It's been Matsky, and peace.